let's set the record straight. The ongoing buzz around XRP has been constant from the very beginning. The idea that XRP could reach a staggering $10,000 wasn't just a hopeful prediction, it was seen as inevitable. And now, that ambitious forecast has been reignited with even more momentum. Enter Larry Fink from BlackRock. He's not just echoing the $10,000 figure, he's emphasizing that such a valuation for XRP isn't just possible, it's a necessity. And that's a game changer. Before diving into today's main topic, let's take a moment to catch up. Also, a small favor: smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on joining this incredible community. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Global financial powerhouses like Vanguard and BlackRock are seriously eyeing XRP for cross-border transactions. And yes, there's talk or rumors, even of BlackRock potentially launching an XRP-focused ETF. That's right. An exchange-traded fund specifically centered around XRP. But it doesn't end there. Larry Fink is also examining the vast $30 trillion real estate market, and at the heart of that is the potential tokenization of assets powered by none other than the XRP ledger. Consider this: the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, estimates the global derivatives market at an astonishing $1.20 to $2 quadrillion, and Ripple's XRP ledger is gearing up to tokenize it all. That means the idea of XRP hitting $10,000 is just scratching the surface. There's speculation that XRP could soar to a jaw-dropping $60,000 per coin. Adding to the buzz, Fink recently dropped another bombshell, signaling a serious shift towards XRP and its use in large-scale asset tokenization. In the next part of our video, you'll even hear a clip where Fink himself hints at BlackRock's strategic direction toward an XRP ETF. He's no longer just talking, he's positioning. Remember how the market responded to Bitcoin ETFs? Well, an XRP ETF could cause a similar, if not more explosive, reaction. Strange things have been happening in the crypto world lately, particularly with XRP. Just recently, XRP's price spiked to an eye-popping $43,000 on Crypto.com. And this wasn't the first time we've seen similar glitches, like when XRP briefly showed a $7,000 price tag on another major exchange. These sudden surges seem to be part of a broader trend across multiple platforms, sparking new waves of speculation. And there's more. Stepping away from BlackRock for a moment, let's talk about a curious revelation involving SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. As you might know, Gensler has consistently labeled XRP as a security. But here's the twist: his brother, Robert M. Gensler, is a senior executive at T. Rowe Price, serving as vice president. Interestingly, this investment giant has made significant moves into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, XRP. The fact that Gary Gensler's brother is closely tied to a firm investing in the very assets he regulates has raised eyebrows. This overlapping of regulatory authority and financial interest paints a complicated picture. It also fuels the growing belief that XRP could one day stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. According to Robert Gensler himself, T. Rowe Price's investments reflect strong confidence in these digital assets. And while the SEC publicly denies any hints of insider conflict, ongoing investigations suggest there might be more beneath the surface. Numerous investigations into insider trading and market manipulation have consistently brought to light questionable activities within the SEC. A concerning pattern seems to be forming. Reports suggest that SEC officials may be tipping off their relatives about digital assets that are about to be cleared as non-securities. These relatives allegedly buy in early while the assets are still classified as securities, only to reap substantial profits once the value spikes following the formal reclassification. This brings into question the possibility that Robert N. Gensler might have received confidential information from his brother, Gary Gensler, about a potential SEC loss in the ongoing legal case against Ripple's XRP. If Congress indeed pressures a settlement between Ripple Labs and the SEC, it could trigger a strategic buying opportunity for investors who are closely monitoring XRP and related assets like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and especially TTRO. The excitement around XRP is escalating, with some market voices speculating massive price surges ranging from $10,000 to even the bold claim of $589 or higher, a figure popularized by analysts like Jack the Ripper. Although these projections are ambitious, they underscore the growing hype and attention XRP is receiving. Wall Street is seemingly eyeing a share of XRP's potential gains, with speculation mounting about the creation of an XRP-based ETF as the first big institutional move. Amidst this, new claims have surfaced from Crypto Basic involving a former Ripple director reacting to controversial statements made by Ben Armstrong, previously of BitBoy Crypto, regarding JP Morgan's alleged investment in XRP. Armstrong claims JP Morgan acquired 7.5 million XRP, suggesting it represents a significant portion of the firm's holdings. However, this math falls apart under scrutiny as 7.5 million XRP, worth approximately $4.46 million, hardly equates to 7.5% of JP Morgan's staggering $3.89 trillion in total assets as of 2023. While Armstrong's math may be flawed, his point about major institutions showing interest in XRP still holds some weight. The narrative grows more complex as Armstrong also asserts that BlackRock, following its approval of a Bitcoin ETF, is now evaluating XRP for its portfolio. He believes that despite the ongoing legal drama with the SEC, such interest from financial giants signals strong institutional confidence in XRP's future. If true, this trend would confirm that big players are quietly positioning themselves, betting on XRP's long-term value regardless of current regulatory hurdles. Wall Street's eventual embrace of cryptocurrency has long been anticipated, and now, with Bitcoin leading the charge, it's no longer far-fetched to imagine XRP following the same path. Still, not everyone buys into the hype. Former Ripple executive Matt Hamilton responded to Armstrong's claims with skepticism, questioning the actual impact of a 7.5 million XRP purchase when the total supply is 100 billion. That's a mere 0.0075% of the total supply, hardly market shaking. Hamilton's light-hearted tone even suggests viewing Armstrong's statements through a satirical lens due to their often exaggerated nature. With all this in mind, I dug deeper and traced the origin of these claims. What I found was as surprising as the rumors themselves. In the fast-paced and often murky world of cryptocurrency news, it's vital to stay sharp and question the narratives presented. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything discussed here is for entertainment and educational purposes. Always do your own research and consult professionals before making investment decisions. Thanks for sticking around. If you enjoyed the deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. See you in the next video. Stay safe out there.